Hello there and welcome back. Wanted to do a quick video about an upcoming tournament in North Staffordshire, and I will be doing some other videos as well in the coming weeks to get back onto a regular schedule, which would be quite nice for everybody. But first of all, let's talk about this tournament. We're very proud to announce that we're bringing back a tournament in North Staffordshire, in Stoke this time, at the King's Hall, Kingsway. So we've got a fantastic venue. It's the first time in over a decade that this has been held, and we'll be going to be able to award the Staffordshire champion as well. Although everybody's allowed to enter this tournament, it's taking place on the 16th and 17th of August. Obviously, that's a Saturday and a Sunday. So we're not doing a Friday night game. It's going to be 3 games on the Saturday and then 2 games on the Sunday. So a busy weekend of chess, and I am really looking forward to this. I have entered. We'll have a look at the entrance list in a second. Okay, some of the great things about this tournament. Really proud to have the King's Hall venue. I'll show you some more pictures of what it looks like inside. Here I am on the northstaffschess.com website at the moment, where it talks about the tournaments. We're only a 9-minute walk away from the railway station in Stoke, so if you do want to commute in and you can get there on time, then I think that's fantastic. It's only obviously under 10-minute walk to the playing venue. Just have to cross over the A500s, which is on the walkway. Of course, you don't have to cross a road to do that. It's very safe to do so. Of course, if you want to enter by the different methods, you just click here as well. On the Saturday is £5.20 all day parking, but it's free on the Sunday, which is great. Disabled access, light refreshments available, and we've got the one and only Staffordshire's finest export, Matthew Carr, arbiting the event with a couple of other people helping him. The open section is going to be FIDE rated as well, which is great to try and get some more rating points for myself, but it's going to be pretty tough to do that. And the time control is 110 minutes, so just short of, so it's also 1 hour 50 plus 10 seconds extra per move. So that means that when you get below 5 minutes, because there's only a 10-second increment, you don't have to write your moves down. Entry fees £32 if you're an ECF member, which is, I think, the gold is the standard membership now. If you're only a bronze member, then you will need to add an extra fee onto that, but to be honest, I think most people are gold members at this moment in time. And the prize money for all the different sections is £300 for first, £150 for second, and there might be some more multiple rating prizes of £50. Obviously, depending on entries. It's the first time running this tournament, so we're looking to set it up and make it a staple of the calendar. And something that I'm really happy about, because it means that we're not just going to have the crew tournament, which again is fantastic. Took part in that only a few weeks ago, had a great time. But we're also going to have the Stoke tournament as well locally, which means that we don't have to travel miles to try and get a local weekend congress. There's going to be 4 different sections as well, so open, major, inter, minor. Obviously for different ratings. You can have a look at the rating sections yourself later on. Obviously here are the term and conditions. I'm not going to read through all of those, but what I'm going to do is just have a look at what happens when we try and enter this tournament. So here it is as well. You see that Neil Hankey's the organiser, and he's got a little email address of staffschesscongress@gmail.com for any queries about it. But the reason why this tournament is taking place is because we're celebrating 100 years of Stoke-on-Trent being a city, and so we've been able to work with the local council to get this fantastic venue of the King's Hall. So just to show you what it looks like inside. It looks like this inside. It's absolutely beautiful. We went there in the winter, and it looked really nice then. So I should imagine in August, when it's we've got lighter days, it's going to look absolutely phenomenal. Now we're not going to actually fill that out this year. Hopefully we can fill it out in future years. So it looks absolutely amazing. Here's another view of it from straight on, and actually what you can see on the kind of like, you can't see the seats, but there is actually surround seating at the very top, so people could actually go in there and look down on us from above as we're playing. I don't know whether I will allow that too much, but maybe if some members of the public wanted to come in and see what it was all about, I'd be up for letting them in there and to look down, as long as their phones are on silent and they were told to not shout out or anything. But I think that's a brilliant venue, and we've got a couple of side rooms as well. This is just a quick picture of one of them, where I'm hoping the bookstore would be. The tables and chairs should hopefully be set out in a different way than that. There's plenty of side rooms on coming off it, and also they'll be able to open up the typical King's Hall light refreshments, because we won't be the only event going on at the weekend. So their shops will be open. But the other good thing is that I really liked about the venue is that actually you can't see it from the photos, but down both sides of that hall, you've actually got walkways. So you go through the door and there's an entire walkway through, and the toilets are off on one side, and then a way through to the other parts of the building are on the other. So it really is quite something special, and I think that you're going to look forward to being there. It's hopefully it's going to rival Crewe's venue with being one of the best venues to play chess in. That's something that I'm definitely looking forward to. You can see here in the bottom right of my screen that this is the logo for the Stoke-on-Trent 100 centenary celebrations. We've got a picture there of the kiln, because in Stoke the potteries, we're known for making pottery. Of course you need kilns to do that. And then we've also got a picture of the Spitfire as well, which was invented around here. So yeah, really good tournament to enter. One of the things that has been coming up is that on our little WhatsApp group that we've got I think one of our Neil has put a lot of effort into contacting a local wood turner, and he's actually created some of these trophies to actually go to members. So there's only 4 sections, and I can see there are 8 trophies, so I've got no idea who these are for, what's going on. I assume the winners would get one, but I don't quite know, so I'm waiting to hear more about that. But they look absolutely fantastic, and I really want one of those, so hopefully I can win one, but who knows what's going to happen. So let's have a look at how you enter. So here I am on the English Chess Federation's calendar, and then you go through to the Staffordshire Congress when you find it, and I can click here on the online entry onto this one, which brings up this Google Documents page, so you can just start to enter this and fill in all your details as you go through. But the thing that I really want is the entrance so far, and we're actually really happy with the amount of entrants that we've got. We've still got a few more weeks to go, and looking forward to getting some more. So in the minor section we've got 13 entrants. Obviously great to have some players here that are just maybe playing in their first tournament, maybe some young juniors that are playing in their first long play tournament perhaps, and you can see when they got a buy and whether they paid or not. Obviously, hopefully if you haven't paid, please pay pretty soon. So that's the minor. The inters, we've got 19 entrants, which is fantastic as well. Lots of people from local clubs have supported the event. In the major, we've got eight entrants so far. So only 8 entrants so far in the major. I think that more people will be entering that to get that £300 first prize. It's got to be something that you want to go for, surely. And so I look forward to it. And look at all these people taking buys, including both my parents. What a surprise. And then in the Open, this is where the Staffordshire champion will come from. And you can see that the typical 2 players that is myself and Jacob Boswell are at the top there. Not too far off in rating between us, and the last couple of games we've had draws. So we'll currently the 2 favourites to win the section, but do not discount out Harry, Carmel, Simon, David, even Francis, Joel, and Raymond. Everybody's going to be really strong in this tournament, and anybody can actually cause an upset at any point. And win it. Anything can happen, especially with 3 games in a day. On that 3rd game, pretty sure I think I'm probably one of the old, well, not the oldest, but I'm one of the oldest when I look at those top 5, or even top 6. So therefore, maybe I'll be flagging maybe at that point, but maybe I'm not that old just yet. But yeah, really looking forward to playing in these. Obviously 4 members from Crewe there, which is great to see. Want to see more entrants into this tournament, and I think we're going to have a great time. If you want to enter it, then fill in this Google Documents form is just very easy, and as you go through to the end, you can just pay by bank transfer as well. I'm sure there are other multiple ways of paying, such as PayPal too. So it's only £32 to enter. Obviously £300 first prize. Fantastic venue to play in. We want to get more entrants. We want to fill up this tournament as much as possible, and see what we can do with it, and then we'll hold it again next year, maybe on a slightly different date, because I know it does clash with quite a few other tournaments, and I think people are going to have a really good time at it. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Enter the tournament and have a good time. Bye bye.